Hello and welcome back to another doujinshi review from White Album 2. Now today we're going to be looking at an extremely long doujinshi, one of the longest that I have actually, and it came with a little present. I'm really excited. I love bonuses that come with doujins. So first, let me go ahead and show you what we're working with today. So this one, we have another one written by Malibu Pine. Now this one is one of the ones in this series. This is a series of 4 doujins, which involves 4 friends. These friends are original characters of the doujin artist. These friends are playing through all of the roots from White Album 2. So this one involves Kazusa's true ending. And the one with Kazusa's true ending is very, very long. So, I mean, it's just interesting to me because most doujins are like 20 pages. And I think this one's well over 100. So, exciting. Now, as an extra for this, if you purchase this book, which was available at a Comiket in 2019, you get a little Kazusa pin. Not pin exactly. It's one of those old school little cell phone straps, an acrylic charm there. And she's so beautiful in her wedding dress. I love it. I love the extras so much. And then you see Malibu Pine. So very, very cool. I'll open that up in another video and try to attach it to something. But for now, let's take a look at our doujin today. So, the White Album 2, Kazusa True Ending Doujin. Now, it starts off as all of the, this is so heavy, by the way. It starts out with the 4 friends simply talking about the upcoming route and not wanting to really do it. She doesn't want to get the extra ending because these are just sad. A lot of it is sad and too bad and it's hard, but they decide to go ahead and dive right in. So jumping into the game here, we have a cast of familiar characters. We have Setsuna in her beautiful suit. I do have a weakness for business Setsuna. And the way this doujin is set up, if you've seen my other videos, is it takes text that is directly from the game. And it also includes the character's own text. So let me find an example of that. So if we take a look at Setsuna and Haruki here, you can see the text box is exactly as it is in the game. It's got the snowflakes, it's got the circle, and the text is also the same, well, the same font as in the game if you play the game in Japanese. And then if you look at, okay, so here's one with the original character, and they have their own text box. And that's how you kind of differentiate the game panels versus the original panels here. And this isn't such a long doujinshi. We'll kind of just go through the general idea of it. We have Kazusa talking with her mother, which honestly I think is a really good point in the game, just because their relationship is so interesting to me. Out of all the aspects of the different characters relating to one another, Kazusa and her mom, just because that dynamic spans across like over 20 years, is so fascinating to me. So much changed between the two. This is a really well-written novel. Malibu Pine uses like the chibi type style, and it's more simplistic than a lot of other doujinshis. You can kind of tell even just the shading. It's almost the same shade for everything with just a little bit of highlight. And that's pretty much for the entire outfit, the entire things. Her own characters have a teeny bit more, how would you say, expression? A little bit more expression, a little bit more detail. Although you have panels that look like this, which honestly I love. I love the very, very simplistic yet emotional art. We see Setsuna's father here. He's always kind of scared me. I guess playing as Haruki for so often, you sort of become averse to Setsuna's dad. We come to Setsuna spilling her own feelings. No matter what route it is, the thing about dating sims is you end up hurting someone. Someone's gonna cry, someone's gonna get hurt, because you cannot date everyone at once. Actually, that's some words to live by, honestly, thinking about Haruki. You cannot date everyone at once. That's probably the worst option you can go for. Haruki's company, talking with the boss and coworkers. So this book is very thorough. It does go through pretty much the whole route within the entire book. It's not just, here's the scene from the introductory chapter, here's the scene from this. No, this is the entirety of Kazusa's true ending. It's pretty impressive. It's a very, very long read, but it's well done. Honestly, I feel like this series of doujins is one of the most worthwhile because it is so long and so intricate. It is pretty text heavy at times, if you look at this. And this is actually Haruki's monologue here. You know, the three of us became two, the two of us became one, etc., etc. And that happens in the games too. There are some scenes where Haruki just, it's not even talking, it's just thinking and thinking and thinking. So it's interesting how this artist decided to kind of depict that, just with the giant walls of text. It's an enjoyable doujin. Kazusa's disguise outfit. Gotta love it. I love how many outfits White Album decided to include as well. She's drinking now. She says it's not enough. There are some scenes in White Album that make me feel like I need a drink as well. It's such an emotional game at times, especially here because the ones we're reviewing now go all the way up to the very end of the routes, and that's where it's like it really hits you hard, like, whew, yes, we've achieved something wonderful, but at the same time we're leaving something behind. And that's the thing about dating sims, it's that end of game sadness. Like, look at him. Yeah. And he's happy. Kazusa was his favorite. And the girls are judging him because the ending can be a little perverted at times. And then that is the end of the doujin. So this was released in 2019 on December 30th. So actually not that long ago. As of now, it's 2021. This is Malibu Pine. You can find their Twitter there. Their Pixiv is also there. And you can currently get this doujinshi on Booth. Booth is a Japanese doujinshi website. You could try to get these using websites such as From Japan or Buyee. And those will allow you to buy things from Japanese websites. And I do recommend it if you're a fan of these, just because it's so fun. And these are novel-sized. These are really, really impressive, this whole series. So this is the third in the series, and I will be presenting the fourth, which is Setsuna's true ending in the future. So, thanks so much for joining me on this doujinshi review today. We will have more White Album 2 doujin reviews coming to you in the future. So until then, I hope you take care. See you!